Hey you guys, welcome back to All Things Jazzy. So let's make some cheesecake brownies. These are red velvet, and for this recipe I am going to use this Duncan Hines box cake mix. And for this hack I am not going to be using the directions from the back of the cake mix. So what I'm going to do is start off by using this powder cake mix, and I'm going to add in some butter. This was a half a cup of melted butter. If you are using oil, use 2/3 cups, and I'm going to add 2 eggs. And for the brownie mix, that is it. Like, you can add some red velvet extract if you want to, some vanilla extract, but I just went ahead and just used this, and I'm going to mix it up until it is nice and thick and I don't see any more of this powder. I was about to call it a chocolate powder. Y'all know they say that like red velvet is very similar to chocolate. It does have a hint of a cocoa flavor, but it's not chocolate. Like, let's just be real. So this is how thick your batter should be when you're done mixing it up. And once you get to this consistency, you're done. So now I'm going to move that out of the way so that I can make my cheesecake filling. Now, you don't I know this recipe is red velvet cheesecake brownies, but you could just do red velvet brownies or you can do any cake flavor mix that you want. Okay, so for this cheesecake filling, I am using 1 block of cheesecake. I'm using 1 egg and a half a cup of sugar. I'm adding in some pudding. This is just some leftover cookies and cream pudding that I had. I didn't want it to go to waste. I was making cookies earlier, some cookies and cream cookies, and I had this little bit of pudding mix left, so I decided to use it in my cheesecake filling mix. So I guess they're like red velvet cheesecake, Oreo cheesecake or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that up with my hand mixer until it's nice and creamy. And once you get a creamy texture, you are completely done. If you use your hands and not a hand mixer or a stand mixer, y'all, it's going to take just a little bit longer, but I did about 2 minutes for the cheesecake filling and about a minute or so for the brownie mix. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I have my aluminum pan here. I did spread with a little bit of Pam. So now I'm just going to dial up just scoops of the brownie mix around the pan in different sections. And y'all see how that's thin. That's how you know it's not too runny. So again, don't add no water, don't add no extra butter, no extra oil. Just use what the recipe calls for to turn that cake mix into brownies. And so I did the same thing with the cheesecake filling, and then now I'm just going to take that same spoon and just kind of blend everything together. You can use a butter knife. I figured out that will work so much better. That's what I usually normally use in my recipes for the blending portion, but we got it with this spoon. I just want to like get kind of the cheesecake filling and a bit of the brownie mix so that you have some in each bite. So this is how it looks once I am done. So I'm placing this in an oven at 375 degrees. It did bake for about 40 minutes. Just do a done test with a toothpick or a fork to make sure that it's done. And this is how it looks once it's cut open, you guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you use this recipe. Like, I posted it before and I was like, let me run this back because I do make this often. But again, let me know if y'all try this recipe, and thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all in my next video.